In today's volatile market, identifying truly undervalued opportunities is the holy grail. I've deep researched the market to bring you 7 most undervalued stocks that are not just trading at attractive discounts, but are underpinned by robust financial performance, strategic growth catalysts, and strong analyst conviction. These are established businesses, innovating and expanding, positioned for significant upside. Starting our list at number 7, we have Adobe Inc., ticker ADBE, a global leader in creative and digital experience software. Adobe's robust ecosystem of products, from Photoshop to Acrobat, makes it indispensable for creators and businesses alike. The company recently reported a powerhouse performance for its fourth quarter and full fiscal year 2025, with Q4 revenue hitting a record $6.19 billion, marking a substantial 10% year-over-year increase and confidently surpassing analyst expectations. Full-year FY 2025 revenue soared to an impressive $23.77 billion, demonstrating 11% growth from the previous year, while non-generally accepted accounting principles diluted earnings per share for Q4 stood strong at $5.50, also exceeding estimates. Critically, Adobe generated record operating cash flows exceeding $10 billion for fiscal year 2025, a testament to its exceptional operational efficiency and fortress business model. Adobe's strategic future is inextricably linked to artificial intelligence. The company is making aggressive strides, unveiling numerous AI innovations like advanced generative audio and video tools within Firefly, an AI assistant in Photoshop, and conversational AI assistants across Creative Cloud. Its late 2025 acquisition of SEMrush for $1.9 billion bolsters its generative engine optimization capabilities, positioning it strongly in the AI-driven search ecosystem. Despite a slight post-earnings dip due to FY 2026 guidance projecting a modest deceleration in revenue growth, Adobe's commitment to shareholder value is evident through its aggressive share buyback program, repurchasing approximately 7.2 million shares in Q4 and over $12 billion in FY 2025. Analysts hold a mixed hold consensus, with an average price target suggesting potential upside, making Adobe a compelling undervalued growth play. At number 6, PDD Holdings Inc., ticker PDD, the powerhouse behind Pinduoduo and the rapidly expanding Temu. PDD is a multinational commerce group leveraging an extensive network of sourcing, logistics, and fulfillment capabilities. The company recently announced robust unaudited financial results for Q3 2025, with total revenues surging to approximately $15.2 billion, marking a significant 9% year-over-year increase. This growth was primarily fueled by strong performances in online marketing and transaction services. Operating profit for Q3 2025 climbed to 25,025.9 million renminbi, or $3.5 billion, demonstrating continued profitability improvements, alongside a 17% year-over-year surge in net income attributable to ordinary shareholders. PDD's operational strength lies in its aggressive global expansion strategy, particularly with Temu. The platform is set to open to U.S. sellers by March 15th, with European sellers to follow, shifting from its exclusive reliance on Chinese suppliers. This strategic pivot aims to replicate the success of Pinduoduo globally, with a goal to expand to over 90 markets by April 2025. The company also rolled out an RMB 100 billion support program for merchants and farmers, underscoring its commitment to ecosystem development. PDD's R&D expenses hit a new high, reflecting a 41% year-over-year growth in Q3 2025, showcasing its relentless focus on improving core technology and supply chain innovation. Despite some regulatory scrutiny on Temu, analysts maintain a bullish or moderate buy rating, with consensus price targets indicating solid potential upside, affirming PDD's position as a high-growth, undervalued opportunity. Coming in at number 5, we have Royal Bank of Canada, ticker RY, a diversified financial services behemoth operating globally. RY is a beacon of stability and growth in the financial sector, consistently delivering strong results. The company reported impressive FY 2025 results, with total revenue escalating by $9.261 billion, a formidable 16% year-over-year increase. This surge was driven by increased net interest income, robust investment management, custodial fees, and higher trading revenue across its segments. Net income for fiscal year 2025 reached an astounding 20.3 billion Canadian dollars, a 25% increase over the prior year, with diluted earnings per share rising to $14.07, showcasing broad-based growth across all business units. In the fourth quarter alone, net income climbed to $5.4 billion, exceeding analyst expectations by a remarkable 29%. Furthermore, RY maintains a robust common equity tier 1 ratio of 13.5%, reflecting strong capital generation and financial resilience. Royal Bank of Canada's operational strengths include its strategic integration of HSBC Bank Canada, which has significantly bolstered its financial figures. The bank is a dividend aristocrat, extending its streak of dividend growth to 15 consecutive years, with its board declaring a quarterly dividend of $1.64 per share, a 6% increase. This commitment to shareholder returns is further evidenced by $11.3 billion returned through dividends and share buybacks in 2025. Looking ahead, RBC has set an ambitious return on equity objective of 17% plus for fiscal 2026, driven by anticipated revenue productivity and cost efficiencies from strategic initiatives, including significant investments in artificial intelligence and technology partnerships with NVIDIA. Analyst sentiment is resoundingly bullish, with a consensus, strong buy rating, and a median price target of $228.92, indicating substantial upside potential for this financial powerhouse. Our number 4 pick is Newmont Corporation, ticker NEM, the world's leading gold company and a significant producer of copper, silver, zinc, and lead. Newmont has shown exceptional financial and operational performance, positioning itself strongly despite the volatile precious metals market. The company reported stronger than expected third quarter 2025 results, with earnings per share reaching $1.71 and revenue totaling $5.52 billion, both confidently surpassing analyst forecasts. A remarkable highlight was the record $1.6 billion in free cash flow for the quarter, contributing to an all-time annual record of $4.5 billion in free cash flow year-to-date. This strong cash generation reflects effective cost management and operational efficiencies, enabling Newmont to improve its 2025 cost and capital guidance while maintaining its production outlook. Newmont's operational prowess is further demonstrated by the successful completion of its substantial asset divestiture program, generating over $3.5 billion in cash proceeds in 2025. This strategic move has allowed the company to reduce $2 billion in debt, achieving a near-zero net debt position and earning a credit rating upgrade to A3 with a stable outlook from Moody's. The Ahafo North project in Ghana also achieved commercial production, expected to add 50,000 ounces of gold in 2025, bolstering its Tier 1 asset base. Newmont remains committed to shareholder returns, declaring a third-quarter dividend of 25 cents per share and executing $2.1 billion in share repurchases under a $3 billion program in 2025. Analyst sentiment is largely positive, with numerous firms like Raymond James, UBS, and Bank of America raising price targets and maintaining buy or outperform ratings, citing Newmont's strong cash flow, lower jurisdictional risk, and flexible balance sheet. Despite commodity price fluctuations, NEM represents a robust, undervalued play in the metals sector. At number 3, we feature Dell Technologies Inc., ticker DELL, a global technology leader undergoing a powerful transformation, predominantly driven by its aggressive expansion into the artificial intelligence infrastructure market. Dell recently reported a strong fiscal year 2025, with full-year revenue hitting $95.6 billion, an impressive 8% increase year-over-year, and record diluted earnings per share of $6.38, soaring by 39%. While fourth-quarter revenue slightly missed analyst consensus, adjusted EPS of $2.59 comfortably surpassed expectations. A significant highlight for investors is the explosive growth within Dell's Infrastructure Solutions Group, where revenue surged 22% in Q4 FY25, with servers and networking revenue jumping an astounding 37%, directly attributable to the escalating demand for AI and traditional servers. Dell's strategic trajectory is underpinned by a burgeoning AI server order backlog, which hit a record $18.4 billion in Q3 FY26, with anticipated AI server shipments projected to reach $25 billion for the full fiscal year, an impressive 150% year-over-year increase. Its strategic partnerships, notably the Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA, are central to its AI strategy, aiming to streamline AI development and deployment for enterprises. Beyond the data center, Dell is also integrating AI across its PC portfolio, introducing new AI-focused categories at CES 2025. The company's commitment to shareholder returns is evident through an 18% increase in its annual dividend to $2.10 per share and a substantial $10 billion increase in share repurchase authorization. Dell projects robust FY26 revenue growth of 8% and diluted EPS growth of 23%. Analyst sentiment reflects this positive outlook, with a consensus moderate buy rating and an average price target indicating significant upside, solidifying Dell's position as an undervalued AI growth play. Our penultimate pick, at number 2, is Novartis AG, ticker NVS, a focused, innovative medicines company with a powerful pipeline and robust financial health. Following its strategic Sandoz spin-off, Novartis has demonstrated strong performance, positioning itself for sustained growth. The company reported strong full-year 2024 results with double-digit growth in net sales and core operating income, exceeding analyst expectations. While Q3 2025 earnings saw revenue beat estimates, full-year 2025 EPS is projected at approximately $8.87, underscoring its profitability. Novartis's net sales in Q3 2025 reached $13.9 billion, climbing 8%, with operating income soaring 24% to $4.5 billion, primarily driven by increased sales and lower impairments. Novartis's operational strengths are highlighted by its relentless innovation and strategic investments. A significant catalyst is the FDA approval of Itvizma for treating spinal muscular atrophy, offering a one-time fixed-dose solution that addresses the genetic root cause. The company has a robust pipeline with strong performance from growth products like Entresto, Cosentyx, Kisqali, and Pluvicto, whose supply issues have been resolved, with production capacity more than doubled. Novartis anticipates over 30 pipeline assets with significant potential post-2029 and 15 submission-enabling readouts soon. A strategic $23 billion investment over 5 years in its U.S. R&D and manufacturing infrastructure underscores its long-term growth strategy. Despite some concerns over upcoming patent expirations, new product launches are expected to mitigate these impacts. Novartis is also committed to shareholder value, with a proposed 6.1% dividend increase and an $8.3 billion share buyback program in 2024. While analyst sentiment is mixed, hold. Some recent upgrades to buy suggest a growing recognition of its undervalued potential. And finally, our top pick at number 1 is the most undervalued stock to buy right now: Apollo Global Management, Inc., ticker APO. Apollo is a leading private equity firm specializing in credit, private equity, infrastructure, and real estate markets, with its retirement services business, Athene, serving as a powerful growth engine. The firm recently demonstrated robust operational performance, reporting strong third-quarter 2025 results with adjusted earnings per share reaching $2.14, comfortably surpassing analyst consensus estimates. This earnings beat was fueled by record fee-related earnings of $652 million, marking a robust 23% year-over-year increase, and a 22% rise in management fees to $863 million. Total assets under management expanded impressively to $908 billion, exceeding expectations with substantial gross inflows of $82 billion during the quarter. Apollo's strategic strength lies in its retirement services business, Athene, which is expected to drive 10% annual growth in spread-related earnings through 2029. Athene is a powerful capital generator with $9 billion of deployable capacity, including excess equity, undrawn ADBE capital, and untapped leverage. In a pivotal and proactive move, CEO Mark Rowan revealed a strategic shift to an aggressive defensive shell, emphasizing a risk-off mode by stockpiling cash and divesting from high-risk assets. This cautious stance anticipates a reckoning moment in the private credit market, positioning Apollo to capitalize when market conditions deteriorate. Concurrently, Apollo remains active on the acquisition front, with Apollo Funds agreeing to acquire a majority stake in Prosol Group and its sports investment arm becoming a minority investor in Wrexham AFC and a majority shareholder of Atletico de Madrid. Analyst sentiment remains overwhelmingly positive, with a strong buy consensus and an average 12-month price target of $162.91, suggesting an 11.32% upside. cementing Apollo's status as a top undervalued stock with both defensive strength and offensive growth potential. Now, let's look at these powerful companies side by side with the critical numbers that truly define their current value and future potential. Starting with current price, you see a wide range, from Newmont at just over $100 to Adobe breaking the $350 mark. This diversity offers entry points for various investment strategies. Moving to market cap, we observe the sheer scale, with Novartis and Royal Bank of Canada leading with market caps over $240 billion, indicating their established dominance. On the other hand, Dell and Apollo, while substantial, are smaller, offering potentially more agile growth trajectories. When we look at revenue, Dell Technologies stands out, bringing in over $104 billion, showcasing its massive market penetration, closely followed by Novartis at $56 billion. PDD Holdings also demonstrates significant scale with nearly $59 billion in revenue, reflecting its e-commerce strength. Now, for profitability, gross margin is key. Adobe absolutely dominates here with an astounding 89.3%, underscoring its software-driven, high-margin business model. Novartis and Newmont also boast impressive margins above 59%, indicating strong cost control and pricing power. Dell's 20.9% gross margin, while lower, is typical for its hardware-intensive business. And for income investors, dividend yield is crucial. Royal Bank of Canada offers a robust 2.8%, a testament to its financial stability and commitment to shareholders. Dell and Apollo also provide respectable yields over 1%, signaling consistent returns alongside growth. Finally, earnings per share gives us a clear picture of per-share profitability. Adobe leads the pack with a staggering $16.74 per share, followed by PDD Holdings at $10.30 and Royal Bank of Canada at $10.05. These numbers confirm that these companies are not just growing revenue, but are efficiently translating it into bottom-line profits. So these are 7 undervalued stocks, each with compelling reasons to be on your radar right now. Which of these undervalued giants stands out the most for your portfolio, and why? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments section below. And if you're looking for even more undervalued opportunities, don't miss our video right here on 6 growth stocks set to explode in 2026.